So wanted to get into boosting engagement. We had a lot of questions around this as, when we have the wellness resources available, what are we doing to boost engagement? How can we do that? And Mandy is our in-house expert on that for sure. So I will turn it over to you, Mandy.
Well, thank you so much. And really what I want to give today is a strategy for everybody. If you have a program that has already, if you have a program and if thought in place, maybe you don't have a program in place, but you're thinking about it, one of the best steps that you can take, and again, this aligns with national and international best practices, but one of the best first steps that you can take is to do a needs analysis. So you're doing your due diligence by finding out what's possible here and in this webinar, and maybe through some other means too. That's good, but when you want to start a program for your department, each department and each agency is unique. So it's really helpful to do a needs analysis, and that can be a simple process. It can be something as simple for a small department as having some forums, inviting your agency members, whether that's an agency of 5 or 20 or more, to have just a simple meeting, maybe over lunch, and talk about what they would want in a wellness program, what types of support they want first, and what categories of wellness. We talked a little bit earlier about holistic health and wellness. Talk about each facet of wellness and what would be possible if you looked into resources and programming for different facets of wellness, so that you could start strong with one part and then build on it over the course of the future. So you could start with a forum. If you're a large department, I've had the honor of working with departments over 20,000 strong. So if you're a larger department, forums might not be possible, but interest surveys, wellness interest surveys are really easy to issue. It can be a simple 1-question survey asking, hey, what part of wellness would you like us to support you in first? So that can be really easy. But doing that needs analysis is really important, because you have to remember who you're serving. If you're serving the staff, if you're serving the employees, you want to make sure that the wellness program that you're offering and the support that you're offering resonates with their needs. Now, once you get that survey data in, obviously it's really important to also include the needs of your other key stakeholders. So that can be internally in the agency, maybe HR directors and risk management committees and more. It can also be external to the agency, like commissioners and city council and unions and all kinds of key stakeholders. But it's really great to do that needs analysis. Start with what your agency wants to improve in wellness, and then also expand your needs analysis to include what your key stakeholders are expecting out of a wellness program. And once you do that and you build the wellness program accordingly, you get to roll it out and you say, you spoke, we listened, here's the support that you asked for. And with that, you get natural participation in the wellness program. You don't have to beg for it, because it's literally just serving them and giving them what they asked for. Secondly, I'll go ahead and recommend, if you already have a wellness program in place and maybe you're struggling with engagement, think about how you can refresh it. Sometimes programs start really strong and then they kind of fade out over time for various reasons. Sometimes there's a change in staffing, sometimes there's a change in agency wellness needs, but it's really important to assess your wellness program facets on a regular basis to make sure that they're getting the kinds of meaningful and measurable results that you want. So always a good idea to look at how you can refresh that program, either update it, upgrade it. Sometimes you'll have to, retire a part of the program, but that doesn't mean that you retire that